Aloha Airlines ended an era of passenger service in Hawaii as the final call was made for Flight 261 from Maui to Honolulu. The ground crew fought back tears in announcing the final call, with co-workers, former employees, and loyal customers gathering in the terminal to show their support.
We're just here to watch the last two planes actually out of Maui, and just support those that are here full time, and just take it there. It's just a somber mood right now, So trying to keep a stiff upper lip and try to be happy for some of the things, the memories that we've accumulated over the years, and you know, it's just sad. That's all.
We're just fortunate enough to be on this last flight back. And actually, coming here at the airport when we were leaving tonight on Oahu, one of the employees, one of the ladies, started singing Aloha Oi to the people leaving, and it was just like touching. It just like sunk in, yeah, chicken skin, yeah. Yeah, that was a neat experience, just you don't hear that at the airports. And she was just singing, and after she just hugged her fellow employee, and they were crying, and it was just very touching. And that's when it really sunk in for me. The realization that Aloha, that has been here for a long time, is not going to be here anymore.
I wanted to get on this flight and come down and support the employees. I used to work for Aloha Airlines back in the 80s, so yeah, just kind of here for, this is kind of part of history in a way, and maybe in a bad way, but all these people be jobless. So just basically here to support.
Are there a lot of people, familiar faces that you recognize?
Oh, yeah. My old bosses, they remember me from the 80s, and some relatives are still working here. Never saw them for a long time. That's since the 80s, in the 80s, so it's nice to see them.
Two Aloha pilots and Maui residents, Bill Langus and Adrian Finland, had logged their final flight earlier in the day and were still dealing with the reality of their job loss and the sense that the airline revived would likely be different from the Aloha as they know it. So you guys are here to mainly support your fellow employees, or just to...
Well, yeah, we, as we said earlier, we came back from Honolulu, and we're going to watch the last flight go out. We'd like to be in Honolulu tonight, but we can't because there's no way for us to get back home here to Maui. So we're stuck, but we're going to support our guys till the end.
I talked with one of our legislators today, and he said that there's still two bills moving forward in the legislature that they hope will help at least with the cargo side of operations and to bring the airline back from its bankruptcy status. Are you hopeful of that, or have you guys since moved on?
I think we pretty much moved on. There's a small chance that might happen, but if it does, we don't see it as being very good. Most likely they're going to throw out our contracts, and we're going to lose our work rules, lose our pay, lose all the vacation that we've accrued in the 8 years that I've worked here, lose all the sick leave that I've accrued in the 8 years that I've worked here. So even if they bring it back, it's not going to be the same airline.
About 400 workers in the airline's cargo division are still employed as Aloha considers an offer from Saltchuk Resources as a possible buyer of the airline's profitable cargo division. The Seattle-based company already owns Young Brothers and Hawaiian Tug and Barge. Their offer would still be subject to competing bids and bankruptcy court approval, with a tentative date for auction just 2 weeks away. Lemoe Tua, who has been with Aloha for 13 years, but also works as a teacher, says he feels for those who had considered this their livelihood. He says despite his position in contract cargo, job security is still uncertain for those that remain.
Oh, we're all in the same boat. Like I say, even for us, we don't know if we're, have a job as well, because the way that things ended for the passenger side, it just caught everyone by surprise. And I feel more for the guys that this is their livelihood, like I said. This is only contract for me. I'm a teacher, and we just feel that if there was some kind of word to compensate for all these other guys, I feel a little bit happier. But other than that, I think we have the same sentiment as those that were here on this side of the business. And like I said, we're just here to support whatever it is that we can. And like I said, this is history in the making. A local business, another one going down the tubes, and we just want to be here for that last one and support it that way.
Two bills remain alive in the legislature that would still offer some support to the bankrupt airline. One bill offers tax relief on fuel, another offers up to $50 million in loan guarantees for airline investors. Either way, lawmakers tell us that in order for the airline to succeed, it would have to find a way of becoming profitable again. The news comes as a blow to those who came to know the airline as passengers, employees, and outside observers.
I think it's a real loss for the people of Hawaii. I mean, it's one of the major carriers, local carriers aside from Hawaiian, and it's gonna make a big effect. I think not just on the economy, but on the people, especially on the people. Yeah, touching the way it's gonna affect their lives, the employees, their families.
In the United States right now, it's very difficult to get a job as a pilot. We've had a wonderful time here at Aloha. It's been a wonderful career for us. There's not a lot of carriers hiring right now anywhere in the U.S. Pilots seem to be in, I wouldn't say short supply by any stretch of the imagination. And we've been looking for the last week, and we haven't found anything here. We're hoping somehow by a chance that Aloha will somehow get through this. We don't think that it will happen, but if it does, if the state comes through as they said that they would, and resurrect the carrier, we'll be here to fly their airplanes for them.
Just from what I hear in the media and stuff, I don't. I hope there's hope, but it looks like it's going towards, the direction that they're trying to sell the company. They're having a hard time trying to sell the company and the logo. It looks kind of bleak right now, I think. But I'd like to see the airline survive and under that name, Aloha. But that's another reason why I'm here. This might be the last time we see Aloha Airlines under that name.
In the end, U.S. bankruptcy judge Lloyd King said Aloha appeared to have made a good faith effort to remain in operations. He decided against forcing the airline to continue its passenger service. On the tarmac at Kahului Airport, cargo workers lined the side of the plane while crew members swung open the emergency exits to salute those left behind. The flight marked the last leg of Aloha's 61-year history as a passenger carrier in the island. For MauiToday.tv, I'm Wendy Osher.
Maui